Yeah, I guess I'm looking for that thing that like I think that it just wouldn't dawn on most people to go ahead and write a business plan and email it to a bunch of people and it seems like that comes really naturally to you. So I'm wondering for like a person who isn't thinking that way, is there anything that they can do to start thinking that way?
Well, you put the phrase correctly. You phrase the question correctly. Is there anything they can do? Because the answer is yes. There's nothing they can think. There's no way to change their thinking that will help them, but they can do things. So, for instance, a few months ago, I wanted to write a children's book. Now, for me, I'm not an illustrator, no problem, but I wrote the children's book and I sent it to an illustrator and said, "What do you think?" And she said, "This is fantastic. Can I illustrate it?" And so I said, "Sure." And so now we have a children's book coming out in a month, about a month. So that's how things get done. How long did it take me to write the children's book? Not too much time. A children's book's pretty easy to write. Now, will it be good? I have no idea. Maybe the next one will be good, or the third one. But doing things is how you get things done. Uh,
Yeah,
it
and I
just is
think
a matter
I
of
think I have a
things.
theory about this. I think I have a theory because I feel like I've been somebody who didn't necessarily do everything that they thought about doing or fantasized about doing, and I'm not perfect at that, but something I work on. But I feel like there's a lot of people have these little glimpses of ideas or dreams or fantasies in their heads, and then it just goes right over them. They don't realize that that the thing that they just fantasized about is something that they could actually go ahead and do.
Well, I mean, I fantasize a lot of things also, and some things I can't do. But if you have, make sure you leave open space in your life. I mean, I have a friend who had a 9 to 5 job, which meant he had to wake up at 6 in the morning, get on the train at 7. He wouldn't get home till 7. Then he had to spend time with kids, and he kept thinking to myself, well, where is the time in my life to do what my real dream is? And he on the train ride going into the city, his commuting ride, he noticed everybody would either be sleeping or reading the paper or whatever. So
Hmm.
he would write a page a day on a novel. And he wrote a best-selling mystery novel. It took him about a year, and he wrote a best-selling mystery novel. So always try to figure out where is the time that you could spend. Well, people might say, "Oh, well, I'm so tired. I really need the time to sleep or to catch up on the news." You don't really need to do that. So you can write 300 words of a mystery novel on the train to work, or do whatever it is you want to pursue. Send an extra email a day. Come up, I always say to people, come up with 10 ideas a day because maybe one or two of those ideas every thousand or so might be decent ideas that are worth pursuing. You don't want to pursue every idea because that would be too busy, too much. But you might get excited about one or two ideas a year.
It's like it's
And
a matter of
by the way, you follow a lot of ideas. You said you're from Omaha, Nebraska, but now you're sitting in Columbia, 5,000 miles away from there, doing a podcast with me, and I'm 6,000 miles from you. So you're doing what the heck happened? You're doing this amazing science fiction thing right now. We're
I
we're
I
looking at
agree.
each other. I know you're